I am so happy to have the ability to tell you that the Imagely Lightroom plugin is here. It's been a long time in the works, and the reason why it's been so long is we took a very, very different approach to building our Lightroom plugin than any Lightroom plugin for WordPress in the past. You see, there's an issue that has been around since Lightroom plugins have been made for WordPress, and that is that most of the Lightroom plugins are using what's a protocol called XML RPC. It's a way to transfer data remotely to and from WordPress. Now, the problem with this is that when you're sending large data like images, your photographs, to a WordPress site through XML RPC, either a security plugin will block that transfer of the data, or hosting will block the transfer of that data. So one way or another, you're most likely going to see a block. So that's why we took this very different approach to building our Lightroom plugin. What we have done is we have utilized the built-in modules from Lightroom for FTP. We then built a system so that you can add in your website and your admin account. And you can do this with a secondary admin account if you want to add an extra layer of security. So you can make an admin account for called Lightroom, for example, and use that for transferring your images from Lightroom if you want. It's up to you. Or you can just use your own admin. And then we have an application component, which you actually install on your computer with the Lightroom plugin through our Mac and Windows installers. It's automatically done for you. This application component is what actually does the talking back and forth with NextGEN Gallery to organize your photographs and put them in the appropriate galleries and albums that you do inside of Lightroom. So again, what happens is you set up the publishing service inside of Lightroom, and you put in your FTP information, you put in your website admin account information, and when you publish, it's actually uploading the actual files through Lightroom's FTP module, and then the talking back and forth is not happening through standard XML RPC. It's actually happening with our custom-built application, which resides on your computer. So I want to show you real quick how the Lightroom plugin works. If you would like some more information, some documentation, we do have documentation available for you on the website. Just go to our menu, select documentation, and scroll down till you see the Lightroom documentation in the menu. So here we go. I'm going to load up Lightroom, and let's do a quick demonstration of how this works. So here I am inside of Lightroom. Now you can see here I have two publishing services. You can actually add numerous publishing services. I can go ahead and I can right click, and I'm going to create another publishing service. And you can see here that I can go ahead and add my website address. Now this, you're going to actually put, if it's http://www, include it all as you have it on your site. If it's https, include that. If there's no www, don't include it. Make sure you include exactly what it is when you go to your website itself. Now, then you have your FTP information, so you can go ahead and you can create a new preset. So I got here one that's already there, but if you don't have one already, you're going to be able to, this will be blank, and you can just fill it in like so. It'll all be blank like that. And you're all going to fill it in with your server, your username, your password. If you do not know this, contact your hosting company and ask them for it. Once you have that in, you're going to click Browse, and you're going to go to the WP config folder of your server. And then you're going to hit OK. Once that's done, you are going to be able to hit Fetch from WordPress. It'll find the temporary path that NextGEN Gallery will create when Lightroom and NextGEN Gallery talk to each other. This is a temporary folder. For the files will be uploaded to a temporary folder via FTP, and then when our application is talking to NextGEN Gallery, it'll determine where that needs to go. Then you can configure your settings. So you can do some renamings if you want. You can configure your file size uploads, your image sizes here, your sharpening, your metadata, watermarking, whatever you want. You can even add in additional modules. So you can add in JPEG Mini. If you have JPEG Mini Pro, that means you have a Lightroom plugin. JPEG Mini Pro, there is no better way to optimize your photographs for the internet than JPEG Mini Pro. So once you have it all set up, you are going to have a publishing service like so. Proofing is what it would look like when there's a new one. you'll see that it just says proofing. There's nothing underneath it. And I'm going to go ahead and right click and create a publishing collection. This is basically a gallery inside of NextGEN Gallery. So I'm going to call it wedding, and I'm going to hit create. And then all I have to do is I can go ahead and I can select all the images I want to be uploaded and drag them into the collection. Now, if I go to the collection, you'll see that they're all here. All the metadata is retained from what I had, and all I have to do is hit publish. And it is going to start the process of publishing to my website. Now, I have this pre-configured for a specific proofing style, so I have them smaller, a little bit extra sharpening. It's running through JPEG Mini Pro, and it is optimal for proofing with NextGEN Pro. For my clients, at least. You might have different settings that you want to use, but this is what I used. And when it's all done, you can actually see it's actually still running. It's executing the task. It tells you exactly what it's doing. Right now, it is waiting for the application to talk to NextGEN Gallery and send the photos to each place. And it's not going to be blocked. That is the beautiful thing. It's going to keep running no matter what. And that's a great thing. So when it's all done, this will actually turn from new photos to published photos. And if you make an edit and you want to republish, you can do that just like you can with any other publishing service. Again, if you'd like to see more on how to use the Lightroom plugin, please visit the documentation, and we have some videos and documentation in text and screenshots for you to see there. Now, I wanted to just scroll down this page just so you can see on the landing page, and I'll go over a couple things. So again, this is a WordPress plugin and a Lightroom plugin in one. You need NextGEN Gallery active, and you will need the Lightroom plugin on your computer in order to send. Now, the Lightroom plugin is going to basically help your workflow. It is going to be a big part of your workflow because now you'll be able to publish without having to go to your website. So if you have a gallery or an album already set, you won't be able to yet, at the moment, be able to two-way sync. So it's only going to be for new galleries and albums. In the future, we hope to be able to import those galleries and albums so you can send to existing galleries and albums. But right now, it's only new ones. And of course, if you have any feature requests, please send them our way. You can just open a new support ticket with your feature request, or go to imagely.com/feature-voting, and you'll be able to submit some feature requests there. Now, it's recognizable. The way that we built this is recognizable, meaning we're using the Lightroom features that are already there for you. We're not recreating anything that is new. And it's also recognizable on the NextGEN Gallery side. So a collection correlates to a NextGEN Gallery, and a collection set, which is inside of Lightroom, correlates to a NextGEN Gallery album. So an album is a series of either albums or galleries within it. You can do child galleries and child albums. And a collection itself is just a group of images. So they correlate to each other. Again, it's not going to be blocked. We use intelligent communication to make sure that you do not get blocked. And there you go. It'll work offline. It does not need internet like some other Lightroom plugins. This does not need internet to work. You can do it all offline, and it doesn't actually talk to the internet until you hit publish. And it will convert from RAW to JPEG, so you don't have to worry about how do I do that. It's going to automatically do that for you inside of Lightroom as a publishing service, and that's fairly straightforward. And of course, you can republish if you make a change to metadata, or if you make an edit or a crop change, you can always republish with inside of Lightroom. And so the Lightroom plugin is available to anybody who purchased NextGEN Pro, our premium plugin for and extensions for NextGEN Gallery. So NextGEN Pro comes with e-commerce, it comes with proofing, it comes with image protection, it comes with more enhanced and modern display styles for albums and galleries, and so much more in the works. But if you purchase NextGEN Pro, then you get the access to the Lightroom plugin. If you purchase NextGEN Plus, you do not get access to the Lightroom plugin. If you have all themes and plugins or a lifetime of everything, then you also get access to the Lightroom plugin. So there you go. If you have any questions, please let us know. Again, if you have any feature requests, please let us know. We are happy to help. And this is the first version of the Lightroom plugin. I won't be surprised if once it's in, the hands of mass users, if we do find a couple bugs, it's inevitable. It is software, but we have done our due diligence to make sure that we have crushed every bug that has come out, and it has been tested on some of the world's best and worst hosting servers. So if you are hosting with a company that is running a slow shared Windows host, I can promise you it is working there as well. We have tested it in some of the worst hosting environments. So no matter what, it should work. But if you do run into a bug, some sort of roadblock or issue, please contact support. We are happy to help. And we're ready to fine tune the plugin and add more features to the plugin as time goes by to make sure it is always the best possible Lightroom plugin for WordPress. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the plugin. And we really appreciate the constant support that we get from you, the NextGEN Gallery users, the NextGEN Pro and Plus customers, our theme customers, our hosting customers. You are what keep us going, and we really do appreciate it. And we're so happy to see this Lightroom plugin out there for so many reasons. One, we've been working on it for so long, and it's the first thing we've done. First non-WordPress specific product we've made ever, and it's the second product we've released in 2017. The first was a theme, now we released a Lightroom plugin. So 2017 is looking to be a really good year. So thank you, and until next time.